Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Vidini here for Superpower Review. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Saturday, so what does that mean? That means it's What's That Comic Book? Man, I absolutely love this stream. This is such a great show. It seems like this is getting lots of good feedback, too. A lot of people are enjoying it. But if you guys are new here to the channel, What's That Comic Book is pretty much when I invite people from the comic community to come on the show, and we randomly pick comic books for an hour, and we try to give as much information about that comic book as possible. Sometimes this is like sort of like a class in session kind of thing. People learn about books that they've never found out about before, and so it's kind of like a learning process too. You get to see new books, like, oh, I didn't know that about that book. So it's pretty fun. Guys, we have a fantastic show for you today. We have an awesome panel. We got returning guests. We also have one person who has never been on What's That Comic Book before, but he's been on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But I'm really excited to have him on, and I'm going to introduce him first, since I reached out to him first, and he was like, hey, who do you want? He's like, I want these two guys. I'm like, fine, let's do it. So first up, we have Adrian Pandawesome316 in the house. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this morning? Or this afternoon, I should say.
Afternoon, morning, wherever you are from. It's a morning somewhere.
Yeah.
No, we're doing good, man. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm super, super pumped, and I'm expecting to see some turtles today.
Yeah, actually, yeah. So I had my wife pick out the books, and one of them is a Turtles book.
All right.
She knows me way too well.
All right, let's see what Wifey has picked out for today. So, including the panel, we also have two guys who have already been on What's That Comic Book, but Adrian invited them on, and man, I could hang out with these dudes. This is going to be this is a fantastic panel. This panel is just super laid back, chill, fun, and I like it for today. So, up next, we're going to bring on Mr. Remy Q Studios. What's going on, Remy?
What's going on, baby?
Look at all those Secret Wars, man.
Secret Wars action. It's a full house over here.
Full house.
Where'd you get those? At the dollar store?
Yeah, that's what I do. I just throw it down. Who
Damn,
cares?
man.
Yeah.
That's investing right there.
Everybody in the chat, get the Secret War number 8 right now. Hit me up. Instagram.
The Oprah
in the chat.
The Oprah of the YouTube comic community. You get a Secret Wars 8. You get a Secret Wars 8. Everybody gets a Secret Wars 8. I love it. I love it. Great, man. And up next, our last guest on the panel, we have Mr. DJ Linx. What's up?
What's going on, guys? I like turtles.
I like turtles. Boom.
Thanks for having me again. Love this show. Great panel. You know, all you guys are my dudes. Let's get it right.
Yeah, let's go. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this afternoon. I'm super pumped to hang out with you guys, see what you guys are going to randomly pull for today's show. And to the chat, guys, thank you so much for joining as well. If you guys haven't smashed that like button yet, please do so. I would gladly appreciate it. And if you guys are watching this on the rewind, make sure you comment in the comment section down below some good feedback, some good positive feedback. And if you guys are watching today, and if you guys would like to be on a future What's That Comic Book, you can message me on Instagram at KarateKevin67 or email the show at superpowerreview9@gmail.com. If you have a comic book collection, I want to see it. If you want to show it to the world, let's go and bring it on What's That Comic Book. Also, in the video's description down below, make sure you guys show some love because it's the Brooklyn way, and show some love to these guys. In the video's description, there are links to their channel. Make sure you guys take some time, even if you have to click out of this video to go subscribe. All right, gentlemen, let's get it going. Let's start off with Adrian Pandawesome316. Why don't you start us off, man?
Okay, so
random poll.
Yes, so for the random poll, the first book that my wife picked is probably the only turtle book that I have, but this is Tmnt 100, Whoa. And it's kind of hard to see because it's a dark cover, but we got Jenica fighting Shredder, we got Raphael, we also have Donatello, but the thing that makes this really awesome is that this was an A-OK from my friend B. Remy. He sent this to me. He knew that I was having some family problems and stuff like that. So to cheer me up, he sent me this A-OK, and it was awesome because it was signed by Johnny DeSarro. I don't know how to say it.
I think I actually know who you're talking about, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, the artwork looks very familiar.
Yeah, but the thing about this is that he actually made a sketch.
Yeah, I see it.
Splinter right there.
Yeah, that's dope. I saw it right away.
Yeah.
That's an awesome remark. Wow.
Yeah, and so I was blown away by this. So this one means a lot because this was actually sent by my friend B. Remy. So this is one that's actually going to stay in the PC forever.
Nice.
Yeah.
And speaking of B. Remy is in the house. What's up, man? Thank you so
Hey,
much
what
for
up, my
joining.
boy?
Yeah. We also have the Southern Comic Geek in the house. Thank you so much for joining in. Southern Comic Geek, man, he's got some good stuff going on right now. He's on fire. We got JoJo Flicks and Comics in the house. What's up, JoJo? How you doing, girl?
JoJo, you need to have JoJo on here.
Yeah, well, JoJo, see, somebody wants to have you on the show. Let's go, JoJo. Let's make it happen. We also have Chance Butler. What's up, man? How's it going? Thank you so much for joining, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming in and watching. It's awesome of you guys. I know the show's a little bit early, but we had to make do. All right, Remy Q, you're up, man. What's up with the cleaver? He's like,
I really thought I could I thought I could sneak that in there without anybody noticing.
I saw it. I know he's gonna be chopping some slabs.
Just so you know, so I've got a raw modern key and just kind of like fun book mix here. Last time was a lot more older stuff, so
all right, that's all right. It's cool.
All right, and we have Guardians of the Galaxy.
Secret Wars 8. You know what? That would have been hilarious if you just pulled out Secret Wars 8's the whole time.
The whole time. We know what you came to see.
This is why I invited you.
So I believe this is, and I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first appearance of Taserface.
Whoa.
Taserface.
So there you go. Guardians of the Galaxy #1.
All right.
That's
all right.
awesome.
That's it. That's all you got. What who is this Taserface guy? Does he have tasers coming out of his face? I don't know.
I can pull another one. Hold on.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm just joking around, man.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Taserface.
I don't think I've ever heard of this guy. So
Read the UPC symbol. What are the numbers on the barcode? No, I'm just joking.
Jamie, what's the gullible today?
I don't get it. You know what? Hold on. I have to switch boxes. Off the rip, I can tell I made a mistake here. I thought we'd have some fun. I have a box of fun books. I pulled out Taserface.
Taserface.
That's near and dear to me, and you guys.
I enjoyed the Taserface.
Wasn't Taserface in the movie?
Yeah, Guardians.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you was?
Yeah, they actually made fun of his name.
I think that's why I got that book. I swear to you, once I heard it was the first Taserface, I was like, oh, I got to get that.
All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, Taserface. You know what? After the show, I'm gonna look up Taserface and see what he actually looks like. I don't remember him in the movie. That was the first one.
He was a taser coming out of his face.
So Taserface took over the Ravager ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and he
that's
started.
right, yeah.
He was the one. He actually ejected everybody out of the ship, and then he imprisoned. Yes.
Let me share.
But that was the thing is Rocket was like, that Taserface is the best you came up with. It's a metaphor. You know what? You guys can go somewhere. I liked Guardians.
I love that movie, and Taserface was cool.
I mean, I'm ready for MCU trivia on #rigged.
All right, you guys see this?
There you go.
That's him?
Yeah.
All right. Now, what does he look like in the comic books, though?
Exactly like that.
Oh, look.
No, it's actually.
I have no idea.
Bam! Taserface, man.
Man, look at those knee pads.
How's he walk with those things?
When he runs, he just slides.
Yeah, he just does the power slide everywhere he goes.
just walking in those things deserves superpower status. Holy cow! All right. Now I officially know what Taserface looks like. All right.
Yeah, it's so weird that his name is Taserface when the thing that stands out most is his knee pads. Like nothing to do with his face.
Knee pad face.
In all honesty, though, I mean this is a pretty good. I mean this is pretty action packed here when you're talking about. I mean look at all this. Look at all this.
Wow. Oh wow.
Wow. Look at those panels. That's some great art. No, I got to see more of that. Put that back up.
Somehow the whole show turns into Guardians of the Galaxy #1 first appearance of Taserface.
Huh. I like that. See, that was a good pull because I knew nothing about this character, #1, and the panels in that book looked great.
Dude, the panels back in the day were so much better. You know what I mean? Like so much action and so much storytelling with just the pictures themselves.
Oh yeah.
Who did you say who did the artwork on that?
I did not.
I mean, if you don't know, tell me.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
I'll have to.
Jack Kirby.
I think it should say the artist name right next to the UPC code. Next.
Next.
All right, before we go to DJ Linx, just want to say hey to a couple of people who jumped in. We got MJ Comics. What's up, man? How you doing? Just so you guys know, on Saturdays, usually we're over at Jason Parker's Comics for a live stream. I sadly won't be there because I have a tattoo appointment today, but just so you know, Jason Parker Comics will be live today. So JP, if you're still watching, why don't you go ahead and let the people in the chat know what time you guys are going live, who you're going to have on the channel, and what you guys are going to be talking about. And then you guys can go over to their channel and subscribe and all that good stuff. We got, did I say hey to Chance Butler yet? I'm not sure, but if I haven't yet, bam. And then we also have Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. What's up, man? How's it going?
No Shattered Glass, no.
We got the #1 comic community Vato. We got Tabia's Families Unlimited.
Nice.
What's up?
Hey, you made it.
Cool. All right. DJ, let's see it, man. I'm ready to see some fire.
So this book is really special to me. So it's a slab. All I'm going to be doing is showing slabs in my PC. I just have slabs unless you want to see recent issues of Venom and stuff like that, which I think everybody will get bored. But this is extremely special to me.
Speak for yourself. I'll see Venom all day.
So this is Captain Marvel #26 from May 1973. CGC graded 7.5, off-white pages. This is the first cover appearance of Thanos.
Why did you get it in an 8?
I don't know. I gotta ask that guy. So this was an AOK, my first AOK from a community member. This was actually AOK to me by Remy Q Studios, who is on the panel. And I opened this up. For some reason, the audio didn't record when I opened it up, so I had to MacGyver a video out of it. I was almost brought to tears by this gesture. This thing is amazing, and it's super, super special to me.
Cool. Dude, the colors on that look great.
Yeah, the colors. So Jim Starlin and Mike Frederick story, Jim Starlin and Dave Cockrum art, Jim Starlin and Frank Giacoa cover. So it's Thing, Thanos, Death, and Super Skrull appearance. Death of Scrag, first Thanos cover, and the Thanos saga begins. And this thing is amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Remy Q. Thank you.
I mean, the colors on that cover really complement each other.
Yeah. This is super, super special to me. I'm gonna hug it.
Dude,
Wow.
you're huge on there, man.
The what?
Your thing looks huge on there.
It's this thing is actually really. Oh no, this thing is actually really big, and it's just crazy how the texture makes him seem like it's rock hard. So this is a rock hard thing.
And now Kevin's show is over.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We're out of here. Oh, man. We're getting punchy on this Saturday afternoon. I love it.
We'll do it live.
All right. We'll do that. All right. What do you guys want to see? And guys in the chat, if you want to kind of direct us on what you'd like to see, let us know in the chat. Would you like to see a Marvel book, DC, independent, slab? You let me know. But gents, you pick. You want something from the Marvel box, DC box, or a slab?
I kissed the slab and I left lip marks on the thing.
Ew.
We had Thanos first time on the cover and a remarked turtle book and Taserface. Can you give me a Taserface style book? I feel like a douche. I picked the wrong thing.
No, man, I like that. I like the inside. It's seeing the interior artwork.
That's like saying that I'm beautiful on the inside. Come on, man. Pick a Taserface.
Man, I don't have anything like a Taserface.
Wow, flexing. Flexing.
I couldn't find Taserface if I went to my neighbor's collection.
Man,
Taserface.
I'm trying to think of something
So-
like that.
Jason Parker is asking for Marvel, please.
Oh, okay. All right. Good call. All right. Let's see. Marvel. Let's grab the Marvel short box. Ooh. Let's see. It's probably going to be. Oh, all right. All right. So, not to excite you guys too much. Hold on. Let me cover this. All right, let me just show you a corner of it.
Oh, the corner.
Ooh,
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Do it again. Do it again.
It's a facsimile.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My heart.
Hey, at least this book has the story, unlike those prints. All right, so facsimile, giant size X-Men. Man, what is going on with this book, man? This book has just every single X-Men key has just skyrocketed in the market, and it's just insane, man. It's absolutely crazy. Every single X-Men key, and like I've gotten some sort of kickback for saying this on other shows, but man, I really feel like WandaVision kind of killed the market a bit. Like every single X-Men key is just on fire, and like ever since the what's his face? Quicksilver.
Yeah.
Thank you, Quicksilver. Everyone's like, mutants are in the MCU, mutants in the MCU, and people just went nuts, dude. And then like every single key is like almost impossible to get.
Yeah.
So like,
sure, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead, man, go.
I was gonna say, as much as that book was last year, it definitely was the time to buy it last year. Like,
Yeah,
like you're late now. You're way too late.
you're
because
way too late. Exactly. So like, so this was like another key that like I was gonna try to get this year. Okay, so I was looking at maybe getting a 4.5. That was about the price I could get at the highest grade. Now it's impossible, man. It's absolutely impossible to get this book. I think I could maybe afford like a 1.8 now. So like a 1.8 is the same price as a 4.5 maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Jesus Christ. That's still on my grail list for this year.
Yeah, that's your grail too. That's right.
Yeah, I'm hoping it goes down because none of the speculation or theories or anything in WandaVision panned out. So I'm hoping people realize it's like,
Yeah, exactly. I hope people realize this. Like, hey, why are we still selling these books for this price? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
I think still be.
I was gonna say I ended up getting one of my X-Men grails the other day. I ended up getting an X-Men 100.
nice.
Where it's got the old school team versus the new school team and everything. But this was one of the things, like when my wife and I first got together, I didn't know this was a comic book. Well, I knew it was a comic book, but we ended up going to like Gordman's and stuff like that. And we got one of those wall plaques. And so this was the first wall plaque that I bought with my wife. and I knew I had to have this in my PC at some point. So I got an awesome price for this X-Men 100, and just within the last couple of days, this book has shot up in price as well.
Yeah. It's absolutely nuts. I can never remember the number. Was it X-Men 94? It's like the issue after Giant Size X-Men where the new team is in the title. Is that it?
I think so.
I think it's 94. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but that book has gone crazy. On Uncanny X-Men number 266, the first appearance of Gambit, or first full appearance of Gambit, a 9.8 is going for over $1,000 right now.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's absolutely crazy. So yeah, Jason Parker, thank you so much for the confirmation. It is X-Men number 94. And so like people were sleeping on that book for a little while, and a lot of people were like, oh, this book is going to be hot next. And as soon as somebody said it, that book started selling for crazy prices as well. So it's just nuts, man. The whole, it's almost impossible to buy an X-Men key right now, actually.
I think even with WandaVision though, and as much as I guess that sizzled down, I think it's still, you know what I mean? Like it seems almost unbelievable that they I don't think they brought Quicksilver in as a joke. So I think there's still something there. It may develop, and that's what everybody's, you know what I mean? They're still going to hold until everything kind of plays out a little bit and we see what develops. So
yeah, absolutely.
So does everybody think that these prices will eventually calm down, or these are the new selling prices?
That's it. I think that's
honestly, until the X-Men movie come out, I think these are the new prices. Like honestly, I don't see these coming down anytime soon. So if you were looking to get some X-Men keys, like 4 or 5 months ago would have been the time to do it.
Yeah, you missed out.
I think the movie has to come out, and it's going to have to bomb and be the worst out of all the past movies ever. And then everybody has to hate the X-Men, and then you can pick up your books.
Yeah.
Count Von Strange, stop it. I need a giant size X-Men, man. Stop it. No, I have to agree. I think if you were to buy an X-Men key, you should have done it sooner than later. And I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit for not picking up that giant size X-Men when I definitely had the money. But I get so nervous about pulling a trigger on a book over $1,000. You know what I mean? Like I get super anxious. And like same thing with an Uncanny X-Men number 266. I got lucky and got one for a good deal. It was a 9.4. Originally, I wanted to get a 9.6, but I think a 9.6 is like selling for $445 right now.
Yeah, and I had a 266 at a 9.6, and I sold it, and now I regret it.
Because you just don't know. That's part of the game, man. You just never know.
Yeah, I had a 266 at a 9.0. 9.0 and 9.2. I don't remember. I regret selling it.
Yeah. Let's see. Shattered Glass Comics, comic reviews. I don't know why, but X-Men characters really don't interest me. I try, but they don't.
I see a lot of people actually say that.
Yeah.
You know, did you not watch the cartoon? Kind of see probably like a 90s kid, like somebody watched. Yeah, it's like you watch a cartoon. That was my jam.
So like I have to say I really like X-Men comics, but sometimes with all of the characters in one book kind of gets me lost sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm not the only one. Nice.
No. I mean, because when they have an X-Men book, like they don't just introduce like 2 or 3, like it's the whole freaking force plus their associates and people that are like friends of the associates. So you get like 40 characters in one book, and you're just like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's overkill.
Yeah. All right, let's continue on with these random pulls. Adrian, it is your turn again, sir.
Okay, so my wife picked out actually another X-Men book. This is for the first appearance of Omega Red. And just like Remy Q Studios was saying, you know, I was a big fan of the X-Men cartoon series. I actually picked up all the X-Men books that Pizza Hut was selling with their pizza. I swear. And the posters that came inside those books and stuff like that, I used to hang on my walls. And Jim Lee was actually the very first artist that actually made me think of like, hey, who is this artist? Like, I really got to start following these guys so this way I know who they are. and it's that X-Men 5, the one right after this. That's my favorite cover of all time.
That cover is amazing.
But yeah,
Dude, I love that book. I absolutely love that book.
Yeah, and I was lucky enough to get a really good deal off of this because this book has doubled in the price that I got it at. So I'm really extremely happy with my 9.8. But yeah, this was an awesome find for me.
What is that book selling for now? A 9.8.
At a 9.8, I think some of the last sold listings were like 260, 280, somewhere around there.
All right, not bad, but still, like I think like 4 or 5 months ago, that was like $100 book in a 9.8. No.
Yeah, I think I got it for like 120, maybe 110, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Already graded at 9.8, so it was actually a really good deal.
Man, Omega Red is such a underrated villain. Yeah. Like they need to use that character so much more because he is so cool.
Yeah, and all the covers that Omega Red is on, like they're just fire covers. Love the Omega Red covers.
Yeah,
he was an awesome villain, and it's kind of like he got swept under the rug at some point. Like people don't.
He's
know
in the vault.
He's
in the vault. They put him in the vault with no lights on, no food.
Yeah,
DJ, do you still have your copies? Because I know you used to have like 4 or 5 of them.
I originally had 4, so I got rid of. I had 2 9.2s and a 9.4, so I got rid of those 3, and I kept the 9.6. And then out of a mystery box recently, I think last month I got a 9.8, so I kept the 9.8 and I moved the 9.6.
Got it. Yeah,
nice,
cool. Nice.
Yeah,
man.
I think you had your 300 subscriber giveaway. I think you had like a 9.4.
Yeah, it was that, and then
not that I'm paying attention or anything. I'm not like a fan or anything. I wasn't there, tonight. Check it out, 8:00. Stick around.
I got a 9.8 out of a mystery box, and then like a couple of weeks after that, I got a raw version, and I sent it off to CGC. Or no, it's with Eric right now from Eric at _comic_book_pressing getting pressed.
Cool.
As usual. Did you have a code to use for that?
I think it's Bird 54.
Wrong channel.
It's just second nature.
He's got it strained right.
He's got it strained right. Where I saw Burke Family 54 in the house, but I don't know.
He wanted to make sure 3 Warriors were on your channel.
He wanted to get his sponsor out there again. So remember once again that Burke Family 54 Comics is sponsored by the 616 Comics and comic_book_pressing on Instagram. Yes. Where you can use the code BurkeFamily54 or Burke54 to get free shipping back to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Hey, Burke, you gotta start paying these guys, man. Like, damn, man.
We're like he's got us trained like winter soldiers. He just gets in the chat and he'll say his special words, and we're like comic_pressing. Comic_pressing.
These guys are asking for a discount on their membership. All right, who's next? Remy Q, you're up next, man. What do we got? Right. Razor face, taser. What do we got now? Razor face, taser waist,
bumpy butt.
This legitimately does not count. I'm gonna put this back. Okay, just so everybody knows. Hold on. This is a free Taco Bell Batman.
No, that stays up. What?
Oh, come on. Yeah. Taser face.
Taco Bell Batman?
Dude, I'm gonna be humiliated. Okay. Taco Bell Batman.
I had no idea Taco Bell.
It's got a miniature.
Whoa! Check that out, man.
I kept it in the poly bag. It says build your own 3D pop-up head.
What?
I didn't even know this existed.
Pop-up head.
Yeah, I had no idea this existed.
See, this is why you have to pull out the Taco Bell Batman.
All right, yep. It says DC Comics 75. Think outside the bun. Taco Bell.
Nice.
Damn.
Bun.
Why is he holding a chalupa in that hand? Why is he not doing that, man? Taco Bell. Taco Bell's missing the opportunity. That's not good advertising, dude. Yeah, we'll just have Batman on the book without a taco in his hand. Like, just put our logo on it, DC.
I just want the chat to know this is legit. A random poll. I said I had some fun books. Obviously, at one point, I said, "Yeah, this is a good one to put in there." Batman from Taco Bell.
I see the Taco Bell Chihuahua nipping at his heels there.
I'm trying to see if it has.
Vengeance.
Yeah, it doesn't have a date on it. It doesn't have a date, so I don't know when it's from. But
I'll be there in just a second.
I don't know. Maybe like early 2000s.
Okay, 2010. So the bottom of this says 2010 on it. So there you go.
Nice. That's so awesome. I had no idea that Taco Bell even did something like this.
I want to say they had like a Superman and a Green Lantern and a Flash, and then I think this is the only one that I have. But
you need to send that to CGC and request the Taco Bell variant on the link. You need to do that, dude.
You know what? I'm gonna look that up on eBay right now.
and then like have Jim Lee like do like a taco remark on it.
Like I guarantee somebody else in the chat is like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I wonder how much that is for on eBay."
That's funny.
Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Chance Butler, so you can read that in the bathroom after you eat Taco Bell.
Wow.
Some good reading material.
This is great. Remy with the freaking fire poles, man. I love it. We got Taserface. We got Taco Bell variant Batman. Man. All right, DJ, what do you got up next?
What do I got up next?
He's got a Wendy's variant.
A Golden Corral.
Oh man,
Golden Corral is my jam.
Ooh.
So I got Savage She-Hulk #1 from February 1980 at a CGC 9.8. This is a newsstand. Yeah. Story by Stan Lee, John Buscema, and Cheekstone art. John Buscema cover. Origin and first appearance of She-Hulk. Jennifer Walters. Origin of the Hulk retold. So the story behind this was the first book that I bought raw at the LCS, and I sent it to CGC. So I bought this. They had a post-it on it saying that it was a 9.2. And he sold it to me for $80.
Wrong.
And then I sent it off. It wasn't cleaned or pressed or anything. I sent it off and it came back a 9.8. And I was super excited. So, Kev, when I did your most expensive comics, I think this was on it or an honorable mention. Yeah. So what I didn't realize at the time that this was a newsstand, and I gave you the direct edition price.
Oh.
So to my surprise, when I was pricing out my collection last week or the week before, this book it was at that time, 3 weeks ago, last sold on this was $1,600. And I paid $80 for this and the $30 to get it CGC graded.
Damn. You win.
Yeah. I win life.
This is when I input the soundtrack in Street Fighter. You win.
And then I ate Taco Bell after I bought this.
In case anybody was wondering, Taco Bell Batman is between $3 and $9 on eBay. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. That's a key right there, man. That's a key. Slap it up.
Yeah.
So DJ, so you go through your collection and like see what everything has valued at. You've done that in the past.
So what happens is I have an app, and for some reason, so it's called iCollect, I think. So I go from like Hot Toys figures, the values on those, and then you can switch over to another tab, and it's Sideshow statues and the comic books. For some reason, all my comic books got wiped out of the app.
Ugh.
So I was just trying to re-input it, but oftentimes I try to like go in and see what things are valued at and try to keep it whatever the fair market value is, as opposed to like last week something's worth $1 billion and then this week is worth $3 to $9. So
yeah. So with your Hot Toys, when you price them out, do you have to price them out of the box?
Yeah. So I price them out the box.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Burke, you got to give these guys a discount. I don't know if you were here, man, but these guys were advertising the shit out of you, bro.
Just want to acknowledge the hilarity in Burke just saying back.
What you're talking about, Linx.
So I have thought in the past of making a video of what my entire comic collection is worth at the moment. And every time I think about it, it's like, man, that would be so much damn work just to like do a video on it, like to see what my collection's worth. I'm like, man, would people like would people really want to see that? Would that be like putting a target on me? So I don't know. Like I've thought about it, but like I've always been hesitant. Like, man, like I don't know if that's something I would want to do. Like, that would be so much.
Next question people would be asking is, where do you live, Kevin?
Yeah. Hey, can I send you a Christmas card? What's your address? Let's see. Three people on the panel bought a Burke Fam variant. Boom. Oh man, that's a dig. That was a dig. Oh,
Burke Fam variant, Kev?
I didn't. No, I said I was gonna buy one and I didn't. I'm lame. I'm sorry.
Remy, do you know where we can get those Burke Fam variants?
I don't believe that Burke Family 54 has any 9.8 candidates, but you could go to the 616 and get one there.
Wait, I thought his variant was sold out.
No, through him, he doesn't have any more like 9.8 candidates inside.
Oh, okay.
When 6 comics and Joel's are collectibles still have that variant available from Hal Laren. So
if you check out the 616, then you should be able to find.
Look at them go again, man. Burke, dude, you gotta do something about these guys, man. Don't leave him hanging. No, get out of here. So I remember him saying like he sold out. I thought he was like that whole variant was sold out. I didn't realize that the website still had some.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. It's my turn.
Yeah.
My turn. All right, DC, Marvel, what are we doing?
Ooh, chat, let's see it.
I have a few very fine near mint copies. Number 9.8 no 9.8 candidates. These guys are amazing, man. Who invited these guys? All right, we got Burke Family with DC. Oh, Chance Butler wants to see a McDonald's variant. All right, DC. You know what? Let's go into the key box for DC. Or, I think Wifey probably picked out a bunch of DC slabs, but I'll go in the key box.
I got the keys. I got the keys.
And probably my second favorite Batman cover of all time, second favorite Neil Adams cover of all time. This is a Batman number 227.
Ooh, nice.
Neil Adams.
Yeah, man. I absolutely love this cover. This is a great book. Really good story, too. Unfortunately, he just does the cover. He doesn't do the interiors, but still a great book to own. It's a really good read. I really like it. It's dark, creepy. I know black covers are really, really hard to grade, but, man, this black cover just looks fantastic, man. The only thing that's wrong with this book, in my really, other besides a couple of spine ticks, it's got a couple of dog ears right here. But other than that, it's super clean. I think this book is on a rise too lately. Ever since Comic Tom made a video about 9.8 selling for a new record, this book is on a rise. I think I paid $200 for this book at the time. So this is a huge book. This is like almost an ASM 300 for me. Like I can't get enough of this book. So this is a book at some point I would like to get slabbed and a really high grade, so it can match my Batman 251, which is an 8.5. So would like to get like a matching set. I think that would be pretty cool. So bam.
And Neil Adams did so amazing on those covers, man. Like you can't go wrong with Neil Adams.
Hell no. Great artist, fantastic artist. Definitely brought Batman back into the game, made Batman serious. And it took a little bit, not all of it, but a little bit of the camp away from Batman.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got Digger Jim 720 in the house. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining in. Jason Parker, love that Neil Adams cover. Me too. All right. Adrian, your turn again, man.
All right, so the last book that I have that my wife picked out is actually ASM 361.
Oh
this
my god,
9.6. And the special thing about this is it was signed by Mark Bagley, Randy Emerlin, and David Michelini. So I would have been really happy if it was just the Bagley, but to have these two other ones signed, oh man, that's extra sauce on it, on the Taco Bell chalupa. So that is awesome. I'm really happy with this one. This was one that I was trying to sell early on, and after seeing the prices go up and up on this one, I think I'm going to keep this in my PC, especially for before the Carnage, Let There Be Carnage movie comes out. But of course, we know this is the first appearance of Carnage, and you have a couple of copies, don't you, Kevin?
I don't know. I'm not sure actually. Who is that again? I thought that was the first appearance of Red Venom.
Yes, it's his Red Venom suit.
That's how my wife always calls it. Isn't that Red Venom? Who's that? I test her on her knowledge sometimes. Like, who's this again? Oh, Red Venom. No. No, I what do I have? I got 4 copies of that book.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of them you have in a 9.8 signed by Bagley, right?
Yep, and I got it from that guy. Once in a while, he'll message me like, "Hey, you wanna sell that 361 back to me?" I'm like, "Bro, get out of here. That's mine."
Wow.
That's mine, man. I hoard my books. I don't sell them. So I got pretty lucky on a few. I remember going to a con one year and my raw copy bought that for $80.
Wow.
Man, what happened to that book? I think so I went to a con. I bought an ASM 298, 299, and the 361 all in the same vendor, comic book vendor, same person, and I spent a whopping $130.
What?
That's what those books were going for back then.
Dang.
How long ago was this?
It's got to be at least 5 years ago now.
Wow.
Maybe 4.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, Remy, your turn.
Hold
What
Okay,
fast,
this is actually-
what fast food variant was that one?
on. What, this one? Oh, maybe.
Yeah. What's that one?
I think you can go to 616 to check that out. So this is Invincible
still
Iron Man
burgers?
118.
Oh, that's a great one.
That's nice.
Oh, wow.
And this is the first James Rhodes.
Nice.
Nice.
And
That's
it's a really nice copy. I don't think it's a 9.8. It's probably like a 9.4 or 9.6, unfortunately, because I know there's a huge difference. But there you go.
That cover is super cool, and I loved how they incorporated that cover scene in the movie.
Yeah, and Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Oh, so I like that one. Do you know who does the artwork on that one?
It says Bob Layton.
Bob Layton.
Layton.
French. Leton.
Not Bob Clayton.
Bobby Leton.
Oh, what happened there? All right, cool. DJ, your turn.
Chicka, chicka, chicka. Boom.
Oh, jelly.
The Hamlet cover.
Super jelly.
This is my favorite cover of all time. This is not this one, but I have the raw copy. It's the only copy that I still have from my childhood when I had to sell off all my books when I was scrounging for money when I was that's neither here nor there. Amazing Spider-Man 347 from May 1991, 9.6 white pages, and this one is let's see, Dave Michelini's story, Eric Larson and Randy Emberlin cover and art, Venom appearance. This one is triple signed by Randy Emberlin, Eric Larson, and Stan DeMan Lee right there on the skull. This is dope. This is one of my favorite comic books of all time. On the Island of Bones, Isla de Huesos. And it was cool that Venom went back to it in like issue 28 or something.
I think it was like
right?
21 or 22.
Okay. Yeah.
Venom Island.
We have Venom Island.
Finally, yeah.
I think it was 20, actually. I'm sorry.
I have no comic knowledge. But yeah,
I want that book.
This is my favorite cover of all time.
You know, I'm dying for an ASM 346 signed by Larson. That's the one with Spider-Man and the reflection of his eyes. I would love to have that one signed by him, man. There was one on eBay a long time ago. It was a 9.8. I think it was like $350, and I was like, man, that's wicked expensive for that. No way. And somebody ended up buying it, and there hasn't been one since. It's been a 9.6. And like, yeah, fine, 9.6, whatever, but the price is like still high. It's like too close to what the 9.8 was in price.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, and fun fact, Eric Larson was the one that turned Venom from the human teeth one that we got from Todd McFarlane to the nasty, open jawed, slithering tongue, slimy everything. Eric Larson was the one that started doing all that with that Venom. So that's how we got the Venom we know today.
True. Yeah, I liked how he drew his mouth. I was never a fan of Larson's eyes, though.
Yeah, I like Todd McFarlane's eyes better than Eric Larson's.
Yeah, but all-time favorite is Bagley for me. Bagley really, to me, set all of it in stone. Like, this is Venom.
Yeah, I liked Bagley's Venom, but I didn't like his Spider-Mans.
Okay. Yeah, there was some times where like Bagley's Spider-Man was off to me. Like he used to draw like Spider-Man side profile with like the really big nose.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my turn again, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I haven't done a slab yet, so let's do a slab, shall we?
Slabby slab.
Slabby slab. I think we're just gonna do the one on top. Why not? I don't feel like shuffling around.
We were just talking about it.
I know, we were just talking about it, right? So, speak of the devil, Uncanny X-Men number 266. This is like one of those Hulk 180, Hulk 181 things. It's the first full appearance, first cover appearance. Nobody knows. It's the whole debate and debacle thing. This was off of the wish list. Was trying to go for a 9.6, but my buddy Comic Head 84 had it for sale. Gave me a super great deal on this, even before the prices started going really high on this book. But nonetheless, still a really great book to have in the collection, slabbed, and one of my favorite X-Men. Boom. I believe this is named after somebody that we have here, right? I don't know. So cool. I love that, man. I love that slab. Really cool book. Remy, do you have that one? Do you have a 266?
No, I have the annual.
Oh, okay. All right.
The actual first appearance.
Oh, man. Fighting words.
Start the debate.
Let's start the...
No, actually, true story. What is it, annual 14? Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Annual 14.
I found that last year for $1.25.
Whoa!
I actually have a video where I went out with Chris from Cardboard Crazies. We went to our like dollar bin place, and I freaking pulled that book out and was like blown away. And I did a video on it. Like I got a stack of books, and that was that annual was the big one. So for $1.25.
I would have to agree that the annual would be his first full appearance. Because like he's not just in there for like Wolverine, for instance, on 180. He's not just on the last page in one panel. You know what I mean? Like he is seen all throughout the book, and he is named.
Yeah, he's named, and he has speaking parts too.
Exactly. So like, I don't really understand that. Like, I don't know, the whole comic community and what gets called first appearance cameos. It's super crazy, wacky. Like, I don't know what the market saw in the 266 to make it. Maybe it's more because it's on an actual Uncanny X-Men title and it's the first cover. I don't know, but I would have to agree that the annual is definitely his first full.
And Todd McFarlane was actually touching on that the other day on Comic Tom 101.
I watched it last night.
Yeah, he was considering that, 300 wasn't his first appearance of Venom. It was actually like 299 or 298 or something like that, because he had full panels of Venom on there.
Yeah.
And so for some odd reason, 300 got put as the first full appearance. So
yeah, I watched that last night. That was a really cool watch, and I would have to agree. I like the whole 180 and 181 thing. Like, I know he's on the last panel, but you see a full appearance of him, and the character's name by the end of the page. Like, here comes the Wolverine or whatever he says. But I mean, I would have to say that one's the first full too. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Everyone likes the more bang for their buck, I guess. Of what, and I think that's why people go for the other issues, because you're seeing more of that character in that book, and I kind of understand that. But if I had to see it, I would see that 298, ASM 298 would be a cameo. I would say 299 would be the first full, and 300 is the origin.
yeah,
That's how I see it. But let's see, Jason Parker Comics. Man, why did you do that? So I sold my ASM 309.6 last night for $19.50. Prices are crazy. Wow. Damn. That's insane. Jason Parker, Wolverine has a mouse face in that panel. Looks like he has whiskers. I would agree with that. Yeah, it kind of looks
so true.
Yeah. Doesn't look very menacing when you're looking like a mouse. Nice return for holding the book for 2 months. I don't know what that means. 300 is such a better cover than 299, though. Yes, it really is.
Yeah, it really is.
All right. Last round. Adrian, your turn. One again, man. Make it a banger.
Okay.
I want to look like Raphael on the thumbnail after this book.
Okay. So I'm going to pull it straight off the wall.
Oh, my goodness.
This is actually an A-OK from my buddy Austin LeMay. He actually... I gave him a blank sketchbook of Turtles 101. I have to end it with the Turtles book. He knows my favorite turtle is Michelangelo. And just the way that he drew Michelangelo in the minimalist term here, like, he didn't do very much, but the expression on his face, the way that his bandana is flowing, and and plus it came from a friend. This means a whole lot to me. This is actually put on my slab wall as my centerpiece because it just means that much.
Yeah.
And not only did he do this, but it actually says that it was signed and sketched by Austin LeMay. And so on the back of it, you guys can see it actually says "to my friend," and it actually has his real signature on there.
Beautiful.
As opposed to his artist signature, which you can see right here.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but
every time you pull that thing out, man, I absolutely fall in love with that book. I love that book so much. Austin LeMay did such a great job with that book, and like from my point of view, or like my perspective, he did such a great job laying out the like not so many lines, but it all comes together so well, and it just makes so much sense. And I love his style on that cover.
Yeah,
it
absolutely,
it works.
And Austin, like the reason why I did this was because I saw him. He got back one from CGC, and it was his first one. It was a Spiderman, and I was so blown away by it. I was like, I wonder what he could do with the Turtles book. Yeah. And man, he did not disappoint. Like even just the little the little spots on his head, like those little tiny details that you put, and the detail in his shell and the shadowing in it, and just everything about this is just it took some time and care, and I love this book. This is definitely my favorite book in my collection, not only because it came from a friend, but the art is just amazing on it.
Yeah,
that's sick, man.
Great pick. great last book. Yeah, I love it, man. It's like I said, simple but perfect. It's the line work that's put into it. Just it translates so well on that cover. It looks great.
Yeah,
man. When you guys are gonna get a Piece of Mind CGC, huh?
Well, he actually went to his LCS to draw it in front of a CGC witness, And so, once you do that, man, I'll definitely be hitting you up for one.
Cool. Yeah, no, it looks great, man. Yellow label.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, Remy. What do you got, man? What variant we got?
Should I pull one off the wall?
Yeah.
Dude, I want to see that Venom Black Era label right there. That Black
All
Era
right,
variant.
so
Whoa! How do you do that?
all right, so for the last one, I'll pick a slab since
Do it.
I've been pulling random stuff out. This is Thor number 148. Probably one of my favorite books of all time. It's the origin and first appearance of the Wrecker.
Wow.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
I really like the Wrecker. It's kind of my guy. So
I like the color of that background.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Secret Wars 8. That's a cue, Remy. Pull it out.
I think that video, Remy, where you unboxed that record book is one of my favorite videos of yours. Like, it was amazing. Like, so much joy crammed into that video.
yeah,
Awesome.
I think that was where I slid the plastic off ever so carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I don't know. It's again, it's just like a villain I've always loved, and so when I finally got that book, I was really excited about it. So
Nice.
So why that villain?
okay, so the Wrecker, the thing about him is he's kind of like a less powerful Thor, but he's gangster. I don't know. He's just cool. He's in a green jumpsuit with a crowbar. There's just something about that's so wild to think, like, because like Thor's Thor, and he looks like like a god, and then you have the Wrecker, who's just this. Like I said, he's a guy in a green jumpsuit with a purple mask and a crowbar. And it's like, and then the Wrecking Crew, like that whole story, because essentially he just created them into supervillains, and it's like, a lot of villains when they create their own team, it's like, you have like some sort of initiation, or they find people and they kind of collect everybody. And the Wrecker was like, no, we're just going to make everybody powerful. And then boom, it was like the Wrecking Crew was there. It's just really cool. It's like something different. So even though they normally get smashed.
The Wrecking Crew is awesome. I just love the name of the group, the Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I love that. That's dope.
We got a 99-cent or 99-pound. Again, I don't know what that converts into dollars. Let's call it $1. I don't know. A super sticker from MJ Comics. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And Digger Jim 720. Crazy how Wrecker is fighting Thor. Let's see. Nothing strikes fear into foes like mythical crowbar. Eddie's mullet. I do suppose the crowbar is the opposite tool of the hammer. Yeah. That's kind of.
I never thought about that. Wow. Okay.
Air Spider 23. What's going on, man? How you doing? Las Cruces 1971. Hello from New Mexico. What's going on, man? How you doing? Cool. All right. DJ Linx, your last book.
I'm gonna close it out with a banger, with a banger, banger.
A banger. Oh man.
Ooh.
So this is Avengers number 4 from March 1964. First Silver Age appearance of Captain America. Graded at an 8.5, off-white pages, Stanley Story, Jack Kirby and George Russo's cover and art. First Silver Age appearance of Captain America and a Submariner appearance.
Did your wife buy that for you?
She did.
I remember.
My Graily Grails, and this thing is insane. Like, to this day, like, I can't believe, like, right now I'm actually holding this and showing you guys.
That is crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely an impressive grade for that book, for sure.
Yeah. So
Chance Butler, damn man, drop the mic.
I should just spike the book.
No, Don't do that.
So,
We're not on Whack Comics right now. Don't spike the book.
and then if you want to make some money opening
Do
up
it
your
for the clickbait.
own shoe store, yeah, for the clickbait, right? Let me smash this book. If you want to open your own shoe store, this is how you can do it.
Oh wow.
You
I
can
didn't
only be
know.
open on Saturdays.
What's a shoe repair? A cobbler, right?
Cobbler. Yeah.
Cobbler, yeah.
Do those still exist?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
A cobbler. What do you? A pie? Hold on. What is?
He
What do
cobbled.
you,
That's what it's
I don't
called.
know shoe lingo. Is that real? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
cobblers.
A cobbler, yeah, a person who makes or do they make or just repair shoes?
I think they restore shoes.
Yeah.
See, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm the Taco Bell guy, and I don't know about cobblers. I messed up coming on the show. Dang it.
No, you didn't.
I learned what a cobbler is when I was doing my 3 to 5 in Rikers.
Let me
Let me do what I'm good at. I'm good promo
Remy,
guy.
I'll
Here you
trade,
go. Tonight, 8:00. And
Remy, I'll trade you that Power Rangers variant for this.
sorry, no, sir. No, sir. The rarity.
I was gonna say, Linx. Let me guess. You had a pair of Tims that you needed to get repaired by the cobbler.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing Tim's right now. I have on pajama shorts and Tim's.
Dude, every person I know from New York has
Keyword
at least
cobbler.
1 or 2 pairs of Tims. Like that's in their must-have in fashion is Tims.
Yeah, and it's not just a winter boot. It's a fashion statement, sir. Tim's and a Yankee fitted.
Eddie's mullet. That's when I found out what a cobbler was. No doubt, dude. Like this is legit. Like I never knew about a cobbler. It was because of Adam Sandler's movie. I knew what about a cobbler.
There you go.
Whatever. All right. Whatever. Remy only found out about a cobbler today. All right. Leave me alone. Just kidding.
Apparently I missed that movie.
My last book. I'm gonna go with a slab here. Last book, and then we're gonna wrap it up because I gotta go get tattooed. Oh man, banger alert! Bam, we got a Swamp Thing #1. Boom. I love this book. Great character. As you guys know, I absolutely love Swamp Thing. This is a fantastic series. Again, I always recommend Swamp Thing if you guys are kind of sick of the whole superhero deal. If you want something horror, creepy, sci-fi, you definitely have to try Swamp Thing. I mean, the writing in these books is just so poetic, and the artwork is just amazing. But such a great series and such a great book to have, man. I remember when this book was going crazy from the hype of the Swamp Thing show on the DC streaming service. But after it got canceled, this book went way down. Like nobody cared about this book anymore. So that's when I had jumped on. I was like, man, like I got to get this book now. But great book. CGC graded at 9.4. This is the origin of Swamp Thing. First appearance of Matt Cable, Alec Holland, and Linda Holland. And story by Len Wayne and artwork by Bernie Wrightson. So great book to have in the collection for sure.
And you got a House of Secrets too, don't you?
Which book is that? No.
House of what?
House of what? Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I have one of those. It hasn't made an appearance yet on What's That Comic Book, but maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
I'll tell you. I know my wife's not watching because she's at work. But when wife picks out slabs for What's That Comic Book, I take that one out before she goes, so she doesn't see that one. She doesn't know I have it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's What's That Comic Book. I gotta wrap this up so I can get ready for my tattoo. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are always a blast. Great panel. Lots of laughs had for today's live stream. Guys, if you guys are watching, don't forget to go in this video's description down below and subscribe to these guys. You definitely will not regret it. You'll have a good time. So, guys, I'm Kevin Dean for Superpower Review. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to join me on What's That Comic Book, again, don't forget to message me on KarateKevin67 or email the show at superpowerreview9@gmail.com. All right, guys. See you later. Say bye. Bye.
Bye.